Good evening, everybody. Hope you're having a beautiful day. The Zera Shimshon tells us in the Haggadah Shal Pesach, why do we say that the reason why we're eating matzah is because we left Mitzrayim in a hurry and there wasn't time for the dough to rise and we turned it into matzahs, when the night before they didn't eat matzahs also because they were given the mitzvah to eat matzah with the carbon Pesach. So the fact that they had dough the next morning, they were planning on making that into matzah as well. They weren't planning on letting it become bread, right? So there's two reasons. The answer is there's two reasons why we're eating matzah. One is for when we're in the Galus, when we were in Mitzrayim, we had a mitzvah, and one is our mitzvah to remember us coming out of Mitzrayim into the Geula. And Al Pi Kabbalah, we say that the chametz signifies what the other nations are doing, serving Avodah Zarah, and mat is us being under just the control of Hashem. So if that's the case, then how are we able to eat the matzah in Mitzrayim, and how come we started making the matzah the next day again in Mitzrayim? So cool thing is, we've said this in a different parsha, that Bnei Israel were actually transported to the place of Beis Hamikdash when they were eating their carbon Pesach, when they were eating their matzah. And then the next day, why were they making the dough again? Why were they making it to begin with in Mitzrayim? The answer is because although they got to eat it out of Mitzrayim, under just the control of Hashem, not just in Mitzrayim, not when they were under the control of anybody else, but only under the control of Hashem, they could still start the process. They still started it. And not only that, there's a beauty to doing that. They say, yeah, I'm here, but I'm not staying here. I'm not going to stay in this place. I'm not going to stay with these bad influences. I'm going to get out of here, and I could start that process. And it's a beautiful message for all of us that we all have things we want to do and things we want to start, especially when it comes to Ruchnius with Gashmius also. And we say, I got to wait for the perfect time. I can't open the business yet. I got to wait for the perfect time. I'm not going to start learning yet. I got to wait for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. The perfect time is just take a step. Just get started. And Hashem could do anything. So as far as taking you and transporting you to the Beis Hamikdash like he did with the Bnei Yisrael to eat the carbon Pesach, we just have to do our part, do our little part. Just get started. And yes, the perfect time is now. There's no such thing as the perfect. Everything is going to be perfect. The perfect time is to do it in the present. The perfect time is to do it right away. We should always do that. Everyone should have all the brachas from Zera Shimshon Parshat Pekudei. Have a beautiful night.